G'day guys, it's Tony from GME. In today's video, we're going to cover the different styles of UHF CB radio available from GME. Now, if you're new to the category, when you're on our website or when you're in a store, it can be very overwhelming with all the different radio models, and you may not be sure which one will suit your specific requirements. So in this video, we're going to explain the basic differences between the different kinds of models, which will hopefully make your purchase decision a little bit easier. Now, of course, if you're a UHF CB expert and you've been using radios for many years, this might not be the video for you. But if you're new to the category, stay tuned. So let's start with the TX667. Now this is a 1 watt UHF CB handheld, and it's the entry point into the GME range. These things are ultra compact and lightweight. They're obviously very portable. Because they're so small though, they don't have the same battery life of some of the larger radios in our handheld range. And being 1 watt, they don't have the same transmission power, so they won't transmit quite as far. Now, of course, if you're only using the radios for close range comms, say keeping in touch with your kids around the campsite, this is the perfect starting point for you. They're available in a single and a twin pack, and as I mentioned, nice and cost effective, so if one of the kids drops, damages, or loses a radio, it's not going to break the bank. So from there, we're going to jump to the TX6600S. Now this is our flagship handheld. It's the top of the range. It's Australian made, it's IP67, which means it's waterproof and dustproof, and it's tested to military standards. This thing has got really long battery life and 5 watt transmission power, so it's going to give you the maximum transmission distance that you can legally have out of a handheld in Australia, and being super robust, it's got a 5-year warranty, so you've got peace of mind that the product is going to be reliable for many years to come. So moving on from the handheld range, and before we get into our fixed mount radios, we've got this guy, which is a TX3120S PNP, which stands for plug and play. Now the idea behind a plug and play radio is that it's a non-permanent installation in the vehicle. So for example, if you're hiring a car and you're traveling across Australia, it doesn't need to be a 4-wheel drive, but maybe you're traveling to areas that don't have mobile phone reception, then a plug and play is a great option for having comms. Of course, being a non-permanent installation, the radio takes power from the cigarette lighter socket and runs a small magnetic antenna on the roof. If you're only a very occasional user of UHF CB, maybe a plug and play is a good option for you if you don't want a radio permanently in your vehicle. Now of course, if you do purchase a plug and play and then decide that you want to permanently install it in your vehicle, it's as simple as changing the power cable, running permanent power to the battery, and then selecting a suitable external antenna which will plug straight into this radio, just the same as any other radio in our fixed mount range. Now we move into our fixed mount radio range. So of course, these radios require a permanent installation in the vehicle with the benefits of pulling power from the vehicle's battery and having an externally mounted antenna, often with high gain, to get the maximum transmission distance possible. Now this is the TX3500S, one of the most popular radios in our range, and it has been one of the most popular radios in our range for many years. And there's a couple of key reasons why. The TX3500S is super simple and easy to operate. It's got dedicated keys for all of the major functions, and it's really quite intuitive, so it's easy for anybody to pick up and operate, and you don't need a degree in UHF CB radio or to even read the instruction manual to know how to make this guy work. All right, now we're getting into the serious stuff. This is an XRS 370C, which is a fully featured UHF CB radio. Now, if you're new to the category, or if you're an occasional user, you may not require all the bells and whistles that you'll find in an XRS radio. But if you're after a fully featured radio, then check out the XRS range. These radios are what we call smart mic radios, which means all of the features and functions are accessible through the microphone itself, which enables you to mount the box somewhere out of the way, which is particularly useful in modern vehicles to ensure a tidy install. Now, hopefully that's helped remove some of the confusion around the different models available from GME and has helped you to decide which radio will best suit your specific needs. If you need any more information on the full range of GME products, head to gme.net.au. Feel free to drop a question below in the comments section, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all of the latest from GME.